the earth's heartbeat when you are still and quiet. She swallowed her laughter and after a moment said, I can't hear it, papi. Aguantate tantito e la fruta se era en tu mano, he said. Wait a little while and the fruit will fall into your hand. You must be patient, Esperanza. This book has resonated with me for so many years as it was the first novel that ever got me into reading, and even more so for this beautiful quote. The book is right. If you stay still and listen closely, you can hear and notice what you never will in your usual days. But if you live as if everything around you is art, then you'll notice how everything was made for us. Everything exists for us. Dear Diary, Les soleils brillent y vivre, and I catch the aroma of the pine trees, the same trees that I remember from my earliest memories in the north. The pine trees with the small pine cones that are not quite ready to drop and leave the uniteful tree like a bird leaving its nest. The field of life and grass of laughter, it sways in the wind with flexibility no other could achieve. The sky is alive and reaches around us like a dome, and the flowers and details are so lovely I nearly forget the snow. But now it's summer, and it's time to live in the sun and remember that everything is created for us. I've always been drawn to nature, and Mother Earth has taken me in as her own from a young age. She taught me to be kind and understand that I'm lucky. She taught me to be patient, though it's difficult. But she understands my struggle, and yet she wants nothing more than to help me. The flowers taught me about the power of standing out above the rest, and the snowflakes taught me the unique beauty of totality difference. I saw myself as a reflection in the creeks and even meadows when I was a little girl, and now I sit, years later, as someone who's still part of nature. I sit and remember all the lessons I've learned under the sun. The stars look lovely tonight, don't they? Yes, they're luminescent, but they're usually brighter. Most often the Milky Way and galaxies can be seen more proficient on other nights, but this night is fine enough. Alternatively, the sun is vibrant as well. In the north, there's a bright window of sun that is only open for a limited time in the year. The freeze of the north doesn't wait for anybody's patience. The daisies are alive and vibrant to greet me. They've been waiting to greet you too, if you listen closely. The loose petals sway in the wind and will fall back asleep in the symphony of autumn. I look around this charming town, the same houses, Orphic fields, and shops that were familiar to my dad as a kid, pointing down the street to explain what restaurants and shops he'd been to in years prior, the detailed carvings of tulips on the shutters, the sidings of buildings, the smell of antiques, or the history behind architecture. I venture around this house, the eclectic piano, which has been practiced on by so many hands. The dogs who are loved and have lived for a while. The grand, dramatic windows that had to be lifted up by a crane when it was first being built. And the swing set that has had so many children playing on it, and so much laughter, and so many winter days in snow and sun in the summer. All summer the children, grown now and some of them with children of their own, come to visit. They swim, they go for long walks along the harbor. They make dinners for 12, for 15, for 20. In the early mornings, 2 daughters come to the garden and slowly go through the precise and silent gestures of Tai Chi. They all smile, their fathers smile too, and build castles on the shore with the children, and drive back to the city, drive back to the country. A carpenter is hired, a roof repaired, porch rebuilt, anything that can be fixed. June, July, August, every day we hear their laughter. And I think of the painting by Van Gogh, the man in the chair, everything wrong and nowhere to go, his hands over his eyes. Enraptured in the beauty of the North, I come to the realization that everything I think, see, and feel will stay with me forever, and that each little event or person that has made even the smallest impact on me remains with me. The dresses I wore when I was 5, the acorns I used to search for, the objects around the house that I would name and say goodnight to, and even the little bugs in the grass. Because all creatures, big or small, deserve to be loved. The girl that introduced me to Phoebe Bridgers, the horse that showed me resilience, the girl that taught me the importance of music, and the first woman who taught me Chinese. All of these are examples of people and events in my life that have had an everlasting effect on me, because I'm the pieces of everyone and everything I've ever loved.